Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Matt from Webb-Inc. Here at Webb-Inc. Talk about health, wealth, relationships, and so much more. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today's video, how to change your life in 3 steps. Have a backup plan. My college professor used to say, have a backup for your backup. That goes for everything you set forth in life. If the first plan goes wrong, have a backup plan for that. If the other backup plan fails, you have another backup plan, and so on and so on and so on. Honestly, I couldn't tell you in life I didn't have backup plans, and honestly, I failed and fell hard, and sometimes it's a little bit harder to get back from there. So if you have a backup plan on top of, that relates to a lot more than just whatever is life and plans and whatever future goals and all that good stuff. If you have a hard drive, you want to have a backup. If you're writing papers or you're doing anything, you want to have a backup. You want to make sure that stuff is saved, because honestly, I couldn't tell you times, even the simplest things like editing, I have it saved like every 5 or 10 minutes or something like that, because there was times where I'm just doing whatever. Next thing you know, I hit a button I didn't think about, and boom, it's all gone or it's all messed up. So have a backup plan for everything. It is crucial, and honestly, it will protect you and save you from a lot of emotional distress and just financial stress and just life problems. So have a backup plan on top of backup plan on top of a backup plan and one more backup plan. Get out of your head. What does that mean? I couldn't tell you times in my life where I have been stuck in my head. Right now I have things going on that honestly are just beat me up, you think about it all the time, like, how do I get past this, how do I get this? Life is a roller coaster ride, to say the least, and you're navigating through it, and especially if you're trying to really reach your goals and dreams, it's just really important to have a clear head. Honestly, what's best to do is, the biggest struggle in life is to keep a certain state of mind, that being positive, motivated, committed, with discipline for as long as you possibly can for whatever your goals, dreams, or just whatever your life wants to be. So being stuck in your head or beating yourself up or anything along those lines are just not okay. Mental health is a huge thing. I think the statistic I read off the other day was something like it's up 40% in America, and it's just horrific right now, and getting help for those are near to impossible. Even before the pandemic, if you wanted a counselor or any kind of person to talk to, it was a 3-month wait at minimum, and if you missed your appointment or something happened and you had to reschedule, it was 3 months later. I could just imagine how bad it is now. So get out of your head. Meditation is a great thing. Counseling is also another great thing. You just want to be the best you can possibly be, and how you do that is by not letting people take up space in your head, by not beating yourself up and judging yourself. We should all have a level of a bar that we keep for ourselves as far as what we're going to keep for morals and life goals and so on and so forth, but don't sit there and beat yourself up if you've fallen down. Just get back up and fight back. Honestly, the hardest part of life is the biggest strength in life is it's how hard you can be hit and keep on going forward, and keep on getting hit and keep on going forward, and through all of that you gain knowledge, and with that knowledge it changes everything. But just get out of your head. You do not need it. Wow, sorry for that. Forgot to shut my phone off. It's probably still going to be in the video though. But get out of your head is extremely important. It's doing you no good at all. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Honestly, I hope everybody's being safe and getting through all these tough times. And I hope I can be some help. But don't forget to give one of these, subscribe. Let's get on to the last and final one. Fail harder. What does that mean? Honestly, if you haven't really felt failure or pain or any anguish or struggle in life, you'll never really be able to reach your full potential and strive. Without failure is the best lessons, and they're only failures if you don't get a lesson from it or you don't learn from it. If you repeat your mistake over and over again, it's called insanity. So saying embracing failure, it just sounds horrific, but when you fall, accept it, take it, and use it for fuel to just to go towards your dreams. I mean, for me, honestly, right now, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm juggling all these things, and life is extremely tough. And yeah, I refuse to fail. I don't want to lose any more ground than I've already gained, because honestly, I have clawed and scratched my way here from riding a pedal bike, like one of those little roadster bikes, right, with the little thin wheels in New England in February, to just get back a little bit. I mean, honestly, to get where I got now, I scratched and clawed. So yeah, I just want the best for all of you. Learn from my mistakes. I wasted a long period of time, and I failed hard. And honestly, when bad things happen to me now, like a little bit ago, when I was working at this place, I was let go because of layoffs. The pandemic kicked in, and honestly, when I left, one of the persons that worked there came up to me and was like, "Aren't you pissed? Like, I'd be furious right now, right? Like, I'd be just whatever, doing that, saying that, complaining about this." And honestly, at that point in my life, I had fallen from nothing. Like, I had everything taken away, every last thing taken away, and far, far, far worse. So I know how it feels to fail, and honestly, what I've learned, I told that person that sometimes the worst things that happen to you in your life, or some of the bad things that happen in your life, are honestly the best. You just don't know it yet. So through failure, you can gain so many lessons. And if you do fall and fail, make sure you take something from it, because if you don't, it is a failure. With each failure we all have, we grow, we gain stronger, it fuels our desires and our wants. It makes things you don't get what you want, you get what you have to have. So use all of those failures and the struggles and the pain you feel right now, especially during this pandemic, to fuel the fire underneath you and move past motivation, because motivation will last for so long. Commitment is what really gets you there. It's what gets you going every single day. If you make a step every single day to better your life, I promise you, in a few months later, you will notice a massive difference. Honestly, I feel like I finally have purpose here doing YouTube channels, and it feels phenomenal. It's probably one of the only things that really truly makes me happy right now during this pandemic, with all of the struggle. So I hope you are all being safe, sound, and killing in life, because we all deserve to live our best lives. But with all that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you a couple times a week. Don't forget to give me one of these. Subscribe. Be safe, everybody.
I gotta save me from myself. This emptiness, it hurts like hell. My good intentions let me down.